Arsenicum album, also known as white oxide of arsenic, proved by Samuel Hahnemann. It is a chilly patient. There is internal chilliness and so the patient craves heat except in outer head. Arsenicum has a combination of psora, syphilis and psychosis and is of scrofulous diathesis. It can be compared to a race horse, as pulsatilla to sheep and antimonium crudum to swine. This remedy is full of anxiety, restlessness, prostration, burning, cadaveric odors, full of suicidal tendencies. Prevailing debility, exhaustion, and restlessness with nocturnal aggravation are the striking features. Main seats of action of arsenicum are mind, nerves, mucous membranes, joints, periosteum, liver, spleen, blood, lymphatics, lungs, skin, stomach, and alimentary canal. This drug is indicated in ailments from chewing tobacco, ptomaine poisoning, alcoholism, sea bathing, sausage poisoning, dissecting wounds, anthrax poison, and stings of venomous insects. Coming to mind of arsenicum album, the disposition is depressing, melancholic, despairing, indifferent, anxious, fearful, full of anguish, irritable, sensitive, peevish, and easily vexed. Greater the suffering, the greater the anguish, restlessness and fear of death, mentally restless but physically too weak to move and cannot rest in any place. It is one of the trio of restlessness, others being aconite for mental restlessness and Rustox for physical restlessness. His oversensitive to all senses and morbid fastidiousness is prevailing in this remedy, so is also known as gold-headed cane patient. The patient is lean, thin, debilitated, having hypocritic face, dirty and waxy look of the skin. Teething children are pale, weak, fretful and want to be carried rapidly, and there are little bags under the eyes like apis. So ours in these swellings is especially related to the lower eyelid rather than the upper, while in Kalikar the swelling is more in upper eyelid and swelling around the eyes is in phosphorus. He is anxious with fear of death, thinks it's useless to take medicine, is incurable, is surely going to die, and dread of death when alone on going to bed. Attacks of anxiety at night, driving out of bed, which aggravates after midnight. All discharges are acrid, scanty, putrid, dark and offensive with cadaverous odor. Sulfur has rotten eggs odor. Rotten cheese odor is of hepar cells. Sour milk is of calcarea carb and fumes of sulfur is in phosphorus. Kent even says that from the very odor itself you may recognize an arsenic patient as soon as you enter his room. There is great prostration with rapid sinking of the vital forces and fainting. Burning pains, the affected parts burn like fire as if hot coals were applied to parts like anthracinum, which is ameliorated by heat, hot drinks and hot applications. Burning ameliorated by heat is the red line symptom. You should remember that Sikale has a similar state. It has all the tympanitic condition, all the ulceration and prostration, all the offensive odor and expulsion of offensive clots and all the burning. But the Sikale patient wants to be uncovered, wants things cold, wants the windows open. The only distinguishing feature between these two remedies in a case may be that Sikale wants cold and arsenic wants heat, cannot bear the smell or sight of the food like colchicum, sepia and stannum. One of the characteristic feature of arsenic is great thirst for cold water, drinks often but little at a time. It is commonly used as a distinguishing feature between bryonia and arsenic. Bryonia has thirst for large quantities far apart, but arsenic has little and often or violent unquenchable thirst. Whereas chronic diseases of arsenic are thirstless. Eats seldom but much. There is rapid emaciation with cold sweat and great debility like tuberculinum and veratrum album of affected parts, marasmus, excessive exhaustion from least exertion. Exhaustion is not felt by the patient while lying still. When he moves, he is surprised to find himself so weak. There is peculiar time modality of this drug. Symptoms are generally worse from 1 to 2 p.m. and 12 to 2 a.m. Bad effects from decayed food or animal matter, whether by inoculation, olfaction or ingestion. Complaints return annually like carboveg, lactasis, sulfur and tuja. Running all through this remedy, there is periodicity, and for this reason, it has been extensively useful in malarial affections which have as a characteristic of their nature periodicity. The periodical complaints of arsenic come on every other day or every fourth day or every seventh day or every 2 weeks. This appearing in cycles is common to a good many remedies, but is especially marked in China and arsenic. Arsenic has in its nature an alteration of states. Periodical headaches, which are ameliorated by cold, are alternated with rheumatism of the joints, which are also periodical but ameliorated by heat. In albumin, the irritable bladder is alternated with pain on top of the head. In podophyllum, headaches alternates with diarrhea. In arnica, mental symptoms alternates with uterine symptoms. It also has seaside complaints like natrum mur. Coming to the GIT symptoms, there is burning thirst without special desire to drink. The stomach doesn't seem to tolerate because it cannot assimilate cold water. It lies like a stone in the stomach. It is wanted but he cannot or dare not drink it. Gastric derangements after cold fruits, ice cream, ice water, sour beer, bad sausage, alcoholic drinks, strong cheese, diarrhea after eating or drinking, stools scanty, dark colored, offensive, and whether small or large, followed by great prostration. Hemorrhoids with stitching pain when walking or sitting, not at stool, preventing sitting or sleep, burning pain aggravated by heat, fissures make voiding urine difficult. Coming to the respiratory symptoms, breathing, asthmatic, must sit or bend forward, springs out of bed at night, especially after 12 o'clock, unable to lie down for fear of suffocation, attacks like croup instead of the usual urticaria. Arsenic has cured some long-standing cases of asthma of a nervous character. It has black foal expectoration and sensation of burning as if coals of fire were in the chest. Skin has anasarca, pale waxy earth-colored look like Aceticum acidum, dry and scaly, cold blue and wrinkled with cold clammy perspiration like parchment, white and pasty, black vesicles with burning pain. It has tendency to ulcerate in every direction like Mercurius corrosivus. Arsenic is indicated after parturition if the woman doesn't pass the urine, acts promptly on vegetarians. Nux vomica acts on non-vegetarians, wants to keep his body in the warm room but head in refrigerator. Palpitations after suppression of food sweat. In Baryta carp, tonsils appear after suppression of food sweat. It acts promptly in conditions like abscess. It is a strong drug for anemia, asthma especially of a nervous character, in abdominal disorders, cancerous affections, carbuncles, cholera, cough, delirium, diarrhea, dropsy, duodenal ulcer, fever with periodicity, gangrene, gastric ulcer, gout, headache, heart affections, hemorrhoids, kidney affections, locomotor ataxia, lung affections, measles, menstrual disorders, pleurisy, pneumonia, rheumatism, rickets, skin affections, throat affections, vomiting, and in whooping cough. Arsenic complaints are aggravated after midnight from cold drinks or food, on lying on affected side, lying with head low, wet weather, seashore, and on right side, and ameliorated by heat in general, hot drinks and hot applications, by motion, elevating the head, by company, and rest. Arsenic is complementary to allium sativum, carbovege, phosphorus, pyrogenum, rustox, thuja, and Sickle cornutum. It is antidotal to lead poisoning, and it antidotes opium, carbovege, china, hepar sulf, and nux vomica.